as I lay me down. Heaven, hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you.
I don't know, cars are revolved around, you know, ants or animals walking on their 4 feet.
They tried to make it look like they came up with something. Basically,
Yeah,
they just discovered something that was already
there.
Exactly.
It wasn't even a discovery, it was basically copying something that's already there.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what? It's not as if they've never seen a bird fly before, they never see an animal walk on its 4 feet, or they've never seen, I don't know, they've never seen people chopping onions, but now they've invented a machine that chops it for you. They're just basically taking a natural way of doing things and converting it in a way to sell and to basically get money.
And these things make it difficult for people to have faith, because then you start to have more faith in people and human activity instead of having faith literally in God. And it's the whole thing about human activities that it does not save you.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
Sorry.
And you can't trust too much what people do. You can't trust that what you're going to do is going to save you. That's why people are so obsessed with trying to make us think, oh wow, what a beautiful car, what a beautiful TV, what a beautiful house.
Yeah.
These are handmade things. And they want you to focus on these handmade things because it's not going to save you.
And it's taking you away from the natural part of things as
But
well.
if you were to have faith, then it's nothing with what people have made, but more like what God has made and stuff.
I don't think anything can be as beautiful as anything that God's made, because God made, the way that He's made things, His things that He's created have lasted for thousands and thousands, even millions of years if you count the earth.
And if you've noticed, everything He has made actually like breathes.
Yeah. They all have some kind of life cycle, like
they have,
like
trees.
even trees. I know it's
trees.
Yeah, trees. The fact like if you cut trees up, you can find out how many years it's lived on Earth by the amount of lines that are inside it,
and
it'll grow again. It's just everything can rejuvenate and revitalize itself. Whereas if you have a TV, it breaks. Well, you know, unless you're some really intelligent scientist, can make it come back to life by pressing lots of buttons. Otherwise, you just put it in the scrap heap. It doesn't work again. Whereas I don't know. Let's say if an ant dies or a spider dies, it probably has eggs, so basically it will have another forms of it, and you have other spiders.
Yeah, everything he does breathes and it moves. Everything he does moves, like the moon and stars and the sky.
They've all got movement.
Everything he does actually has life in it.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about it, and that how you've got animals that actually have a heart. And they feel and they have feelings. God created everything to cooperate with each other and to work well with each other. And even before, I'm digressing, I know, but this is going to be my really last point before we go back to how to be a good Christian, because now we're talking about nature, but it's just, when you get into God, it's just so amazing.
You start to realise
exactly, you have so much to talk about, and you're just like, do you know what, I think I should stop and go back to what I was talking about before. But basically, I'm just saying that, I'm just basically saying your point. Everything's got life, everything's got movement. And the world today is trying to get us away from the natural forms of life, which is why they're trying to, always like make all the places on Earth more developed, to be more like us and to be more like the West. When really the West is just the West. I mean, they have it good, like all the natural things. The fact that you can wake up and smell fresh air and not know that you have to go to work or not. Probably have to go to work,
but out of nature and put it into like cities
and scientific and technological era.
The whole idea of that is to make you see how much man can make, and the more you start to see the things that man makes, the harder it is for you to see what God has
makes,
done.
Yeah, exactly. So
faith. You need to believe, and once you have faith, God will start showing you.
And if you don't have faith, ask God for faith, because I know, do you know what, I watch a lot of the TV channels and they're always talking about faith does this, faith does that, faith builds mountains, faith does this, and you're thinking, I'm actually thinking to myself, what if there's like an atheist out there who doesn't have faith? Like, they're talking about how faith is the fuel that makes your car go to places, but what if you don't have the fuel? How do you obtain it? The only thing how you can obtain it is get a Bible, buy one, not even have to be that one. Buy one, read it, understand it. If you don't understand it, then pray to God to give you that understanding and to open your eyes so that you can see for yourself what He's created for you and the plan that He's got for you, because God's got a plan for everyone. So that gives you purpose, that gives you fulfillment, and you can have faith then, and you can actually be like, you know what, I actually believe in what He said, and I can go and live in my life.
Who on earth can I turn to? I look to you.